Yeah, I need to discuss about the change of weather as well, and even change of your kits. Uh, what I have to assure you guys is not that animals are supposed to get sick all throughout. No. You know, for your information, some people, you will witness me, you bear me a witness. Like, if you do your systems very, very well, you're not going to have trouble with animals. You find yourself even in a rainy season where you would say that you're going to spend more money on drugs, you will spend less. You get it? I want you to understand how you're going to change your kits, the drug kits. Like in the rainy season, what do we expect? And what do we expect in a dry spell? You get, in a dry spell, I told you many times that the issue we've been fighting with, those are the fleas. I think when I talk about fleas, most of you understand because their cycle is completed in the dust, and of which right now you don't have that. You get it? In the rainy season, the things that you would be battling with, one is the ticks, because the multiplication rate of ticks in that season, in the rainy season, is very high. Then also the bacterial infections are also very, very many during this season. So what do you do? Like if you had in your kits the drugs which you use for spraying, like let's say acaricides, I will not specify that this is the only acaricide that you have to use because we keep changing them all throughout. So uh, acaricide is supposed to be there either rainy season or dry spell. Then you also have to have like antibiotics like oxyten, oxy 20, pen and strep. You will have some drugs like tyrosine or tylovate. You have drugs like gentamicin. Also, in a dry spell, you need it. But in this rainy season, most of the diseases we expect, one is foot rot, because you have no guarantee of where these animals are eating from. Even if a thorn just goes into the finger or into the hoof, the infections are very high because the hooves are also very soft. So they can easily attract that infection. So in this season, which drugs do I expect you to have? Have healing oil, because healing oil is a repellent to the flies. Mostly if there is an abscess, have pedal strep with you, have hydrogen peroxide with you, um, dewormers, you have to be with them, antidiarrheals, you have to be with them. But that is just a kit. It doesn't mean that those are the drugs that you have to use all throughout Hapana. You have to just have those drugs in the kit. But for your information, if your gut stabilizes and you have no issues, do you know that you can even take um like a month? There is one person who told me that the last 2 weeks he only bought um two bottles for drugs, 2 or 3 bottles, and he has over 500 goats. Why? Because there is no an infection in the process. So, my dear, that's what I wanted to let you know, that the kits are supposed to be changed. You have to change the kit depending on the weather. The rainy season, you will do a lot of drugs concerning those bacterial infections, diarrheas, but also in the in the dry spell, it has been there. But in this season, we have to be prepared very well because we expect a lot of infection. But if you prepare your landing very well, you'll not have those kind of issues. I would like you to this man to show you also my kids and see, because we sometimes say kids die during the rainy season, kids have a lot of diarrheas, kids have what? That is not the case. You get? That is not the case. So if you do properly handling of your animals, they will remain the same in all seasons. So don't be surprised to say that in a dry spell, I'm really using 2-3 bottles of the drugs. Just make sure that your farm gets stabilized. When the farm gets stabilized, you will not have a lot of issues. That's really what I wanted to inform you, and let me just wish you the best. Bye.